As you may or may not be able to tell, I have a bit of a bubbler addiction. What up, gamers? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm moving out in a couple of days, so I figured it was about time I do an apartment tour. So this is the first ever apartment I've ever lived in by myself. All through undergrad, I lived in dorms, and I've always had to share some form of space with people, either the suite or the room itself. So I've never lived in an actual apartment, and especially not by myself. So when I started med school, I knew I wanted to get my own studio, and that's what this is. So I'm gonna take you on a little tour of my studio apartment. This is what my apartment looks like when you walk in. You can basically just see everything, cause you know, studio. In the entryway here, I got recycling, some shoes in these boxes here, and this is a de-icer thing for the wintertime for the car. And over here, my slippers, some shoes, and I got the shoe rack here. Obviously, I should probably just put my shoes in the shoe rack, but it's fine. And socks. I put them here so I could get easy access, so I can just put them on when I'm putting on my shoes. And here are just some winter stuff. I got my gloves and then this hat that my friend gave me in undergrad, which is iconic. And then my keys, a vacuum cleaner, this step stool because I'm short. And here's this couch, like one-seater thing that I brought over here because I don't go in my bed unless I've showered and I'm in my pajamas. So I wanted a little like comfy area that I could sit in if I wanted to be comfy but hadn't showered yet. So I brought this over from my house, except I've literally never sat in it a single time, like the entire time I've lived here. So I just got some stuff on it. So this is like a table thing for your laptop. And then I got this Wooble yarn thing that my friend gave me. And then this is my Sykkuno scarf. I have a lot of merch. You'll find that out real soon. And then this is a picture frame I brought over. This was hanging up in my room back home, and I was gonna change up what's in the frame, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And then here's one of my hoodies and a Starion plushie that my boyfriend gave me. Over here is my desk, which is probably the most interesting part of this tour. So I got my Zuko blanket on here. This is my laptop. I got a Razer, which is a gaming laptop. And hopefully one day I'll be able to get a PC, but this is all I got for now. And it's a Razer, so you can see it lights up and it's got that RGB. And then I got this monitor here, which is actually really nice because it makes it way easier when I make Anki cards. I can have my slides pulled up here, and then I have the Anki down there. And also when I want to watch TV or something, I can just put it up on a bigger screen. One last thing to complete the gamer setup, my mom got me this, I guess you can call it like a monitor light, and it's super cool. Like, you can change the settings on this so it has like different like flash patterns, and there's also this other light for like your desktop, I guess. It's super cool. I'm a big fan of rainbow colors. I'm a big fan of RGB lights and just gaming setups in general. One day I do hope to have a PC so I can have like a full like aesthetic setup. But yeah, for now, this is what I have. Over here, I have my iPad, very important. I take all my notes on here for school, and I also use Procreate on here to make thumbnails for my videos and also draw. Water bottle, gotta stay hydrated. I got these multivitamins that I haven't really eaten, I'm not gonna lie. Here's this cookbook I got because I wanna start cooking and eating healthier. I've only used it like once. My problem is that I never cook, so I don't have any of the ingredients that the recipes call for. So I need to get more of those so I can actually use this cookbook. And here is some bookmarks that my friend got me. Shout out Emmy. She got me this care package a while back, and she knows me so well. Like, look at this. If you know me, you know why I love this. And then here's a little drawer thing. I got just like some trinkets. So chargers, my Anki remote. This is a sticker that came from Lily Pichu's plushie collection. Clearly, I didn't organize for this video, so. And then I got some books here. So recently I decided I would start annotating my books. I generally only get books that I really, really like that I want to reread. And recently I got this overwhelming urge to just annotate my books. I was like, I love this book so much. I want to highlight everything I love about it. So that's what I did. So my favorite book right now is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. It's been my favorite since I read it, like, I think back in 2021, and I love it so much, but it's like super complicated. Basically, the main character wakes up every day in a different person's body, and so I decided to color code it by character. So All these different colors are different characters, except for the red. The red is favorite quotes and moments that I highlighted. I'll give you a bit of a flip through so you can see. Here's a good example. Don't look too closely if you're afraid of spoilers, but as you can see, there's a lot happening here. And I have this note card where I wrote down the key for my annotations, if I can pick it up. And it also serves as a bookmark, which is pretty nice. I have that, and then I have this, which I'm in the process of annotating. It is a memoir by a forensic pathologist, which is the specialty I want to go into. And I really love this book when I read it. It just makes me love the profession more, and it's just so cool. So I wanted to highlight and annotate this one as well. And then the newest book I got is my newest 5-star read, which is The First 15 Lives of Harry August. So I just annotated this yesterday actually, but I've highlighted some stuff, I've annotated some stuff, and these are my highlighters for annotating. And moving on for the rest of my desk, so Advil because I'm constantly in pain, some like mints and stuff, and mini M&Ms because I love these. And let's see, what else is kind of interesting on my desk? So I got a couple decor things on this side. So I got this Lego panda that my boyfriend gave me, which is really cute because it's got a little backpack. And then I got this glass blowfish thing that my boyfriend also got me, which is pretty hilarious. I got this Grimace egg from the Minecraft Happy Meal, and then I got this little jewelry box also that my boyfriend gave me. So I got some necklaces in there and some rings. I love these black gold rings. Obviously this top one isn't, but I really love this one as well. I love the gemstone on that one. And I'd say my favorite out of these black gold rings is probably this heart one. I think it's really cute. I like that it has the heart and then it also has these purple gemstones. And then here's a couple other decor things. So I just came back from a road trip from Colorado. There was this really cool rock shop that had so many different types of rocks. So this is the rock I got. I forgot what it's called. I'll put the name on the screen, but I thought it was really cool because it has like so many different colors on it, like this green, this turquoise, this blue, and then also this like brown. And I really like blue and green, so this looked really cool together. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I like turquoise. And that same rock shop also had these little 3D printed frogs, which were really cute. I'm a big fan of the butt. But yeah, my little guy is named Theodore. And I also like how he has a little smile on his face. The last bit of my desk, so I have this Astarion Funko Pop. More about him in a separate video. Baldur's Gate 3 changed my life. It is my favorite video game, and Astarion is my favorite character. I'm gonna make a whole video about how much I love that game, which will come out soon. And it's just the last bit of my desk. Here are a couple candles, and this thing is an electric lighter. Moving on, next to my desk is my OMM table. I go to a DO school, which is a medical school where you learn osteopathic manipulative medicine. We do like musculoskeletal adjustments on people, which can fix sprains, skeletal malalignments, that sort of thing. So I have a table here that I use to practice, except I live alone, so I haven't done much practicing on other people. But if my friends ever want to visit, they can lie here and I can treat them. And here's my violin. I brought it over after spring break, but to be honest, I've only practiced like once since then. I also have my music stand over here, and here are some of my posters. I went to Avatar Live in Concert a while back, so this is the poster from it. And here is a Taylor Swift poster. It came from the 1989 Taylor's Version CD from Target. And then here is a Valorant poster. And here is another frame I got of just a bunch of pictures of me and my friends. I'm a big fan of this meme, which my friend Maggie got me. Basically, my apartment is full of stuff that my friends gave me. But I was originally gonna put this over there on that wall, but I just never got around to putting the pictures in and hanging it up, so yeah. But this is what it would have looked like if I did hang it up. And yeah, so now we're on to, I guess, my bedroom, although I guess because it's a studio, technically my entire room is my bedroom. So this is my bed. Usually my plushies are over there in that little space, but I wanted to show you them. And yeah, I know my bedsheets are really ugly. I don't want to talk about it. It's just the ones I brought from my house. But yeah, plushie tour, very important. So this is Queen Stubbid Tubbid McBubbid III. I got her from Dave & Buster's. I love how flat and angry she is, and I love how stubby her limbs are. And here is Small Boy, who is also quite flat and stubby. And this is Sprout Boy. He's part of Lily Pichu's plushie brand, so this is the Saikuno edition one. So it has the scarf, it has the leaf, which I think is so cute, and then it also says Saikuno on the butt. Well, yeah, this is my bed. I just got like lotion and hydrocortisone on my bedside table. My boyfriend got this for me for our 2nd year anniversary, and this is what the night sky looked like on our first date. And moving on from my bed, I got a mirror here. Hello. And over here is my closet and bathroom. This is one of my closets. I have business casual and my white coat on this side, and I put some clothes that I've worn that I haven't hung up just on my drawer here. And then I also got other clothes that I've worn hung up over here. I do have some cute clothes that I really like. I will admit that most of the time I'm wearing sweats when I go to lecture, but I do have some cute things, like this skirt that I got from Lychee to Label. I love this. And then I got these pants from Cider. I really like these too. A lot of these clothes, like just in this area, are from Cider, and I'm a fan. I really love this one too. It's a cardigan with clouds on it, and I wore this to the Avatar Live in Concert, and I got a lot of compliments, which was pretty awesome. And then I just have clothes that are clean in these drawers. So pajamas and stuff in this top drawer, got t-shirts and like just like tops in this drawer, shorts, sweats, pants in this drawer, and then like extra towels and bed sheets in this drawer. And on the other side, in my other closet, I got basically just hoodies. So I got this tote bag. My boyfriend gave it to me. Maybe one day I will have merch. And here are all my hoodies. This is all merch. So the Corpse hoodie, Saikuno hoodie, another Saikuno. I guess this is a jacket actually, not a hoodie. And Saikuno hoodie. This is a leather jacket I thrifted. Honestly, this is the best thing I've thrifted. I love this jacket. And then this is Lily Pichu merch, Offline TV merch. This one's another Lily Pichu hoodie. But yeah, and then the rest are just like other hoodies like from school and stuff. Moving on is the bathroom area. So the sink is outside the bathroom, as you can see, because this used to be a motel. The counter is pretty convenient because I can just put my laundry basket here. Don't look at my dirty clothes. Here is my hairdryer. So my mom recently just got me this new one, which is kind of like a Dyson, I guess, Dyson dupe. And then here's like this little shelf thing that I put some of my stuff on. Here's a contact. Observe how terrible my eyesight is. This wooden hairbrush, I think it's made of rosemary wood that my mom got me from Malaysia. And I really like that it has these flower carvings. Why is my hand shaking? Oh my God. And it also has my name carved into it, which is really cool. Glasses, retainer case, kind of nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Floss, very important. Contact case. I mean, you guys have eyes, you know what these things are. And yeah, that's my bathroom, which it's a bathroom, so like whatever. But I do want to highlight this thing. So this is my toiletry bag from undergrad. And since my sink is over here, it's hard to reach stuff under the sink if I need stuff. So I realized I could hang my toiletry bag here. And so I could put like toiletries, you know, extra toilet paper, pads, tampons, that kind of thing. And it's all within easy reach. So honestly, pretty high IQ move on my part. But yeah, so that's that side of the apartment. The last thing is just my kitchen. So I'm just gonna kind of show you like the food I have, I guess. But yeah, this is my dining table. It's just like a fold-up table. Here's a snack cart, which I'm a big fan of. It's kind of empty right now because I'm trying to like eat stuff and not buy more stuff before I move. Here's some chalky milk, and then here's just like regular milk. And then I got like random stuff, like random snacks. So these are like protein bars. I haven't tried these yet. I got them, but I don't know why I haven't had them yet. This is a koozie for bubbler. So as you may or may not be able to tell, I have a bit of a bubbler addiction. Again, I've been trying not to buy more before I move, but this entire level was filled with bubbler. I usually don't really drink caffeine, but ever since I started med school, I have needed a bit more of a boost. And this is just me justifying to myself that it's healthier because it's technically just sparkling water and it's full of like antioxidants and stuff. And it's only equivalent to like 1 cup of coffee, which is not terrible. So this is just me telling myself it's healthier than actual coffee or like energy drinks. Time will tell if that's actually true. This is some instant ramen from Indonesia, I believe. It's so good. And this is some protein shakes. I need to start working out again so I can justify buying these. And then some little bites. These pumpkin ones aren't that good, honestly. I'm a big fan of the birthday cake ones. I really love birthday cake flavor stuff in general. I did get a Costco sized box of this, and clearly it was too much because look at that expiration date. And this is my fridge. It's a fridge. It's got stuff like rice cooker, this bin of rice, you know, drying rack. I do have some stuff in here that I can show you. So first of all, bulldog, very important. I've got a bit more of that mi goreng ramen over there. Lactase. Then just some other food. I got some honey. I got some seasoning back there for like fish and stuff. And then I got some teas and stuff up here. So I got this milk tea thing. It's powdered milk tea. You just like put the powder and add some water. This is from Malaysia. I still have like a bunch. This is really good. And this is Emma Chamberlain's a strawberry matcha. I honestly don't like this flavor that much. That's why it's like basically full. I like her lavender one way better. And here's some tea that my friend gave me. I think it's the color changing kind, which is cool. And then this is tea that we got from Taiwan. I think it's supposed to like energize me or something, but I haven't really drank this either. Don't tell my mom. And then here's some matcha. So I need to show you something very important. I got this lavender syrup to add to my matcha to basically make like DIY lavender matcha. It's so good. But yeah, just like other cooking stuff, like cooking oil over there. I got my Brita, my kettle. Again, you guys have eyes. You know what this stuff is. But yeah, that's the kitchen. And just a little bit more about my dining table. So I got these roses here that my boyfriend gave me a while back, and they just dried like this. So it looks almost as good as they did when they were alive, I'd say. So these bowls I made in a pottery class, here, let me empty them out. These are the bowls I made. This was the first one I made, and honestly, I kind of fucked it up because I meant to like smooth out this thing so that the whole inside is smooth, but it was like too thin, like the walls were too thin, so I had to stop. But actually, after it glazed, it actually looks so cool. So this actually turned out like way better than I hoped for, which is awesome. And then this one, I spun it out and then I wanted to make it into a star, and I was originally gonna make it yellow, but I think they like didn't have yellow or something. So it's this mint green, and honestly, it's giving Saikuno. And then this last one, honestly, it looks, I mean, it's fine. Like, just like the bowl itself is fine. I don't love the color. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looks like period blood. Sorry for that visual, but that's kind of what I think of when I see this. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of these. These look really cool. I would love to do another like pottery class like this. Just the last thing here, I got this avatar painting. I love it. It's so cool. So that was a tour of my apartment. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've never done an apartment tour like this before, so hopefully it was interesting. I tried to only show like stuff that was like actually interesting and not just like random shit. So let me know if you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.